I got Chris in here because we've been debating on buying which okay, in your camera, yeah.
Ahí están las medidas. Esta de desde aquí hasta arriba son 26 centímetros y
Yeah, yeah.
de aquí para acá es 10, pero esta otra, que es esta de 24 centímetros,
Son más que dos.
son dos nada más las campanas que elegí, esta y esa es una más
Ah,
grandecita,
okay.
pero ahí puede darle clic, ándale, 24, 17, es esta y esta, que están las medidas y más o
Son la
menos,
misma precio.
sí, más o menos.
Basically, we're trying to get hang on, I messed up the photo. Your phone is different than mine. We're trying to get like an outside bell to like hang on the front of the wall by the front door. It's literally for Amazon and like the people who deliver water and stuff, because Amazon drivers they used to send me a text message or call me on my phone when they were coming. Like when we lived in the city, they always called first or would send you a text message. Like they would ring the buzzer and then they would text or call and make sure that you were home. They don't do shit here. They will show up and like they'll knock once and then just leave. And it's like it's really annoying. So we've been looking at what was the photo of the other one? That's option 1. This is what our debate is today. What's option 2? No, okay, this is the second option. I think I like that one better. This is the second one. I think I like that one better. Well, that one mounts differently. That mounts on the bottom.
Sí, pero
You don't like
yo
that one?
siento que esa es más grande la otra.
Is that the same one? ¿Esa es la misma o no?
Diferente campana,
Ah,
pero las
okay.
medidas siento que aquí esta es más grande.
Okay.
Este es más delgadito.
Okay, well, lo que tú quieres está mejor.
Dos,
¿Cuántas son?
son dos campanas nada más de vuelta
No,
para
pero
acá.
¿cuánto es?
Ah, este es de 4.55.
Ah.
Dice que estaba en 532. Este 4.55. Y esta está en 4.84. Estaba en 835 antes.
If they only knock once, will they use the bell? Well, I'm gonna train them to use the bell.
¡Tin, tin, tin! Que uno escuche un sonido diferente porque siempre está.
No, but we're gonna put a big sign up that says everybody's saying they like option 1, which was this one. What's interesting, I don't know if any of you guys ever used is it called Temu? Temu. It's like a new, I think it's Chinese. I'm not sure if it's Chinese, but it's like a Chinese version of Amazon, right? I don't know if it's Chinese. Somebody correct me on that if I'm wrong. But she has been ordering stuff off of Temu recently. We started using Temu about 6 months ago. It takes time for things to get to you. And as long as you're okay with that aspect of it, it's cheaper, like a lot cheaper than like Amazon stuff. So as an example, we're looking at these the bells, right? So on Amazon, they're roughly the same price. They're a little bit more on Amazon, but what kills you on Amazon is like at least for these, because they're an import, they're being shipped in and Amazon will charge like 15, they're charging $10, $15. Well, hang on, I shouldn't say Amazon. The shipper who is shipping through Amazon, those people are charging importation fees and all these shipping fees. So it's like an extra $10, $15 for each one of these little bells we want to buy. And it's like, that's stupid because we can order it off of Temu and get it for literally the price without all that extra importation and shipping stuff. And it's like, I like Amazon a lot, but at the same time, I'm really glad Temu exists because we've been starting to order more and more stuff. You've ordered clothing off of Temu. You've ordered what? Oh, she ordered a hat. and an umbrella. But it's generally surprising to me, like the price difference, because I went looking for bells this morning and I was like, God, like $15 for importation and stuff on a here's a $15-$20 bell, and then they want you to spend an extra $10 to $15 on shipping and importation. That just seems ridiculous. Go check Temu. And sure enough, she comes back. I just went outside to start the kettle, and she was like, "Hey, I found these two on Temu that are the same price, but they don't cost the $15 for the shipping." And it's like, well, I guess we're ordering those from Temu. Yeah, I don't know that I would ever order something that I would need to send back, but I could see how sending things back would become an issue. Pescado, Machi Poppins, Rolf, everybody's saying it's Chinese. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, we're using it more and more. We use Amazon a lot for things like cat food, because none of the stores where we live sell good quality cat food. So like I like to use we use Purina, like a I forget what it's the Purina one. It's an expensive cat food, and you can't find it at any of the grocery stores here. So we use Amazon for all of our cat food, all of our coffee. I get because nobody sells good coffee around here, so I order the coffee I like off of Amazon. Um, there are things that I'll get that I can only get on Amazon. Um, but then Temu is starting to become a thing we're using more and more for like household items and things because they're reasonably priced. It does take about 3 weeks for things to get here from what we've seen so far, like 3 to 4 weeks. But it's the stuff we order is never anything that we're like in a hurry for. No, it's not sketchy at all, Grade Aid. Don't believe any of that. It's scary because it's Chinese. Don't use it because it's Chinese. We've had great luck with it. And they have, yeah, like Pascal says, they have weird random stuff you can buy as well. It's definitely not sketchy. It's totally trustworthy. Um, I was a little nervous at first because the way I'm traditionally I do everything online, and Chris was like, "Well, I need to go to the gas station, the OXXO, like go to the convenience store and pay for it at the convenience store." And I was like, all right, just however you want to do it. And she ordered, I forget what she ordered to start. I think it was some clothing, some socks or something. And those came. And so then she started ordering other stuff, and that came. And then it was just like, well, we just started ordering stuff. So she orders stuff every month off of Temu. Her sisters order a ton of stuff. She's got 3 sisters. They all order stuff with Temu. Um, yeah, I wouldn't want to order electronics and stuff. I would say stick to clothing, that kind of stuff. Um, Anyway, got sidetracked, guys. Turnaround says, good evening, greetings from the Netherlands. I started my very first Baldur's Gate 3 run and found your videos on YouTube. Very helpful for me. I want to say thank you for that, and I liked your long beard. That beard is gone, but yes, thank you. I think when I started Baldur's Gate 3, I'm pretty sure I think I had the 2-year beard at that point. So that beard was all the way down to my belly button. Um, Pretty sure that was when I had the Baldur's Gate 3 beard. Or maybe the Baldur's Gate 3 beard was the 1-year beard. I would have to go back and look now. I thought those were I think that those ones were. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the videos now because I don't remember. Baldur's Gate 3 was last year, right? 2023. Yeah, that would have been the 1-year beard. So I had the 2-year beard the year before because when we moved here, the beard was about 2 years long, but I cut it off at the end of 2022 because I had to do a bunch of construction work in the backyard and it was just too long. It was getting in the way. And then I grew it out again for like a year, and I think Baldur's Gate 3 was right in the middle of that. I'll probably do it again when I get a little older. I'll probably let it go again and probably just never cut it after that. All right. All right, we've got our hazmat glove. We need to go get gamma roots. Was this? That's the space station. Solanium. Whoa, that's an impressive. No, hang on. I forgot I was too close to the anomaly. No, sucked into the void. Yeah, we're weaving some more No Man's Sky in, Sniffer. We're gonna do some today. Tomorrow I'll play Warhammer again. Do some more Space Marine 2 tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'll do some more No Man's Sky. I'll probably do every other day for the moment. That blue planet is badass looking, but that's not the one I'm looking for. God, it looks really cool though. Which one was the irradiated? Or the planet with the gamma? Where did it go? There it is. Gonna get some gamma weed. That just makes me laugh. It's the stoner in me, man. We're gonna make weed jokes all day. You ever harvested gamma on weed? But yeah, stuff like socks. I like bandanas. I sweat a lot, so I like to have bandanas for my head. Those are things I'm more than happy to order from Temu. Tech stuff I'm happy to get from Amazon. Also with the tech stuff, Amazon has a pretty good return policy, so it's nice. Knock on wood, I've never had. I remember one time, the monitor that I'm using is a 28-inch curved Rogue Strix monitor. It's a nice monitor. It's a few years old now. It's probably 5 years old. When I bought it, when it came in the box, I thought it was missing a part of the stand. Hang on, we're out of fuel. This is what happened here. And what it was it was buried in the it was buried in like the styrofoam packaging, and I just didn't see it. But I mean, Chris and I both looked, and we didn't see it. And we looked and we looked and we looked, and we didn't see it. So that night, I got on the phone with customer support, and I was like, "Hey, this didn't come. What's the process?" And they were like, "Well, just claim a. We'll send you a new one. Repackage that. Our delivery guy will be there tomorrow to pick it up. You'll sign for it, and then we'll give you a new one." It was a very seamless, straightforward process. And then later that night, after I got off the phone, I was putting all the trash away, and I picked up a piece of styrofoam, and I was like, that feels kind of heavy. And then I flipped it over, and there it was, buried underneath the back of this styrofoam thing, like taped to it and covered up in a bunch of stuff, was the piece of the stand we were missing. And so I really quickly called customer support, and I was like, hey, can I cancel that reorder? And they're like, yeah, just give it a couple of days, and it'll go ahead and cancel on its own. But I've always had good luck with Amazon's return policy, but I could see how Temu might be more of a tricky one. It's not as widespread yet as Amazon. Yeah, well, I don't grow a very good beard, Sniffer. It looks good from a distance, but I grow thicker on this side than on this side. And you can't tell. I can tell, and I definitely, after about 6 months, I will trim up this side so that it matches this side because it's not as thick and over here. So I'll definitely trim this side a little bit, and then it'll start to look good. But it takes about 6 months before it's to the point where I can get it to where it starts to look symmetrical. And the 6 months getting to that point, it's just better to hide so that no one can see you. Excuse me. All the way over there. Half-Baked is a great movie. I haven't watched it in years. There was a time when I may or may not have watched that movie like once every 2-3 months. What the this is like a humanoid looking creature. What the hell? I've never seen... What is this? I've never seen a humanoid looking creature before. That is really cool. I'll wait till it trips you out, Super Piscato, when you realize that I have like blonde and almost no eyebrows. That one takes people for a trip when they finally notice it. I have very thin eyebrows and they're blonde going gray now. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. He's got no eyebrows. Drove my sister-in-law nuts when Chris and I were dating. She was like, "You trim your eyebrows." It's like, I do not trim my eyebrows. I just don't have any. Like I have Anthony Hopkins eyebrows. I have like 4 strands of hairs. I'm telling you, once you see it, you'll never be able to unsee it now. Welcome to Fuck With Your Mind Monday. At least we're getting like 68. How many? We're getting a few from each one of these plants. But I need a metric fuck ton of this stuff. What was this over here? What's up, Frodo? You gonna come over and say hi? Come here. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you hear Mommy doing something in the kitchen? So you're waking up. You wanting to go? Oh yeah. Yeah, you ready? Hang on, guys. Yeah, it's much better to have thin eyebrows than the big bushy ones. But I do have one gray one that grows out of here that I have to cut constantly because it just keeps growing and growing and growing. I'm like, what's it gonna be like when I'm 90 years old and I've given up and I let the one grow out and curl? Because you know it'll happen. Right, like, oh, dude, like the Mentat from David Lynch's movie. That's so true. The Mentat of David Lynch's Dune movie has like, they're so thick and they go everywhere. Oh, that's hilarious. He looks like an owlbear. I'm fucking crying. Oh, that that was good. Machi says there were a bunch of bases on a couple of the expedition planets that were growing lots of gamma and gut rot. Well, I wish I would have thought about. I didn't pay attention to this beforehand, or I probably would have known. All right, let's try to make some of this. I don't know what I need. Still, I got sidetracked and got the giggles. I probably need to go back to my ship. Half the stuff I need is in my ship. Oops, it's the wrong one. Wrong one. Bionic, that's what I'm looking for. Amino chambers. Metal plating. I have the metal plating, so I need chlorine. That's back on my ship. Lubricant. Oh, I still need facium too. I should probably just keep getting. Yeah, if it's 400 per, I only have 400 right now, so I need lots more of this. Oh, I missed one little plant here. Do I have to track it again? Probably because I found it. Is it done? Thank you. I was about to come ask. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. Yes, more please. Thank you. So it automatically tracks the nearest ones? That's not. Gracias.
Radiation protection falling.
That looks like a massive pit. We do not want to fall down in there. They're up on the other side of the ridge. Ooh! Alright, let's harvest this stuff. I should probably also check the other fish I have and see if any of them also have a high percentile of helping with a legendary. Because this feels a little excessive having to spend like hours and hours trying to get the things together to make the lure required to up your chance. Alright, see ya, Super Pescado. Where? No, I already harvested all these. It's trying to tell me that I didn't locate one of those. Is It's like pointing down in here. Oh shit, there's some down in here. Any more? So there's totally some like down. Oh, oh, hello. So we're like down in an underground cave. I wish it wouldn't untrack. I wish the way it would work is it would just track it until you're done tracking and you tell it to stop. That would be better. So somewhere out in that direction. Where's that hole that I dug in to get in here? Sounds like there's creepy worms after me or something. What the hell? Nasty! Alright, I probably just need to burrow through the wall here. There's definitely some wonkiness going on right now. I don't know if it's server lag or what's going on, but like when I'm using my jetpack, it's like so it doesn't do like a constant. It's like doing it in spurts. That right there, that was not me pushing the button. That was it doing like another spurt after I'd already finished up. Oh, did I install the rocket boots? I don't think I did. Or did I? I may have. That might be what it is. Diffuser. Rocket boots. I totally installed the rocket boots. Is that what that is? By rapidly pressing A. That's probably what it is, and I didn't even know it. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing, Hemulator. It was messing with my melee. Like, I'm trying to do the melee jump thing, and it just wasn't working. And I was like, what is going on? Now I understand. Ah. Alright, we got gamma weeds over there, and gamma weeds over there. Let's go ahead and track these. But then run down and harvest these. Mike Larissa says, are we back? Well, we're not back. We never went away. We just have other games that we play. So tomorrow I'll be doing more Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. But we're done with the main campaign. We're wrapped up with the Star Wars Outlaws main storyline game. So Right now we're alternating some No Man's Sky with other stuff. And then around the 20th of the month, and I'll have another video about this out soon, talking about the schedule for the rest of the month, but around the 20th, we're going to be switching over to No Man's Sky, and that'll become the daily stream. And No Man's Sky will become, once again, a Sunday morning only stream. But in the meantime, we're going to be doing alternating No Man's Sky and some other stuff every other day on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, that's the plan. I will never finish No Man's Sky. I'm really hoping, guys, what I'm really hoping is that I could just, you know, if we can push to the end of the year with No Man's Sky, that'd be really cool. And then, you know, if I can have everything I want to have done by the end of the 2024 calendar year, I'll be in a very good place to then go into 2025 and be prepped and ready for Light No Fire, which I would assume is going to be a next year thing. But also, I'll be more than happy to continue. If people are still tuning in and we're all still having fun together playing No Man's Sky, then I'll be happy to push it through into 2025 as well. But for the meantime, I can at least make a commitment to. I mean, turnout has still been pretty good the last couple of weeks, even though we moved on from it being a daily thing. So happy to keep doing it for the moment. And the nice thing is, like, I don't feel compelled to do any multiplayer. I'm just happy to just hop on here. Right now the fishing is a lot of fun. I want to get back to my base building. Oh, Chris did bring me more coffee. I'm going to need to go get a drink. We need to find some water. Like, quick.